So today I'm going to extract some honey in my garage just for personal use. There are additional rules you have to go by for, if you want to sell it commercially, or even state by state has different rules. So I can do it out here because it's just for personal use, and so that's just a disclaimer here at the beginning. So a fellow beekeeper came up with this idea. I've tried several different iterations to hold the extractor in place while it's running, and it shakes when you get it going real fast, and you might have it going for multiple hours, and eventually you're just holding it with your body to kind of keep it still. So this has been an excellent idea. In between two garage doors, the circle frame just fits perfectly there, and then I just have a couple of ratchet straps to hold it, and it's real snug at the bottom. And I just blew out my garage and rinsed it out as well. So I've got my food grade honey bucket here. Just make sure that's not hot anymore. So this has a little bit of wax bits left in it. I had a hard time getting those out, but I put it in the oven and it looks darker now, but it pretty much removed all the wax bits, so the honey should flow freely through the sieve. And then that's my food grade bucket. It's clean and ready to go. So next step, I will put some frames in here and get started. So I'm moving my storage container that has one shallow super's worth of frames that are ready to be extracted over here into the sun, because honey flows faster in the heat and it makes the whole process go quicker the more liquidy the honey is. See, one bee has already found it. I like to use one of these tubs from the restaurant store that's made for bussing tables at restaurants. It's just a good size for scraping the frames open. So I may knock off a little bit of this before. It has a little bit of uncapped honey. You can have some uncapped honey. It's kind of unclear exactly how much you can add in with the cap before your water content gets too high, and then you end up with fermented honey, which I have done before, because there's no scientific, like you can put 3 frames worth into there's no number. So it's just, don't put a lot of it is kind of how it's done. So this is a fully capped frame, which looks great. So I'm just going to open that up and then pop it in here, and I may just do 3 at a time. So I'm going to use my pick tool just to open up these cells. There's different types of tools. This one seems pretty good to me. There's one that kind of has a rotary, kind of like a rotary piece to it. But eventually they all get caked with this, and you have to clean them no matter what type of tool you use. So I don't know if one's any better than the other, but I have not tried the other one myself. I have friends who use it. So once I pretty much got those cells open, I'm gonna add it. So this maxant extractor will hold 6 frames, but if I'm not in a hurry, I'd rather do 3 at a time. It's really, I feel like it gets it out quicker because you have both sides exposed versus having 2 doubled up on each side, which it just takes a little longer, in my opinion. Start to see a little bits of honey flinging out even on a real low speed. Go to the bottom and go through a strainer to be removed. So you do want to pick your day if you can for extraction. So if you're doing it outside, you want really as hot a day as possible so that the honey flows quicker. And also, if it happens to be raining outside, but also hot, that's really perfect. So then, you know, the bees are in the hive. They're not out and about because they'll find it pretty quick. So I probably won't be able to do very much today because, you know, they're definitely out. Tomorrow's supposed to rain, so I'll probably do more tomorrow. So these are frames that I spun all the honey out. Clearly there's still some little droplets there. Setting these outside for them to clean anything else out of them. And then I'll kind of scrape them down and clean them up and prepare them to go back either in the hive or in storage. So awesome.